And we're back. The international break is over, and that can only mean one thing. The Premier League season is re-rolling. Match day 5, stay tuned as we discuss all the fixtures from the upcoming weekend of games. So guys, I'm joined here today with a good friend of mine, Josh. How long have we known each other, Josh? Since what, year 7? What are we now?
No, it was year 8.
Was it year 8?
Yeah,
you didn't really speak.
Associated
Yeah. So how old would you have been? What, 12, 13. So what are we now?
Jeez, 17 years.
Yes, it's been a strain. But yeah, we're here today. So Josh is also a Liverpool supporter, but he's a very different Liverpool supporter to what I am. He's how can we put it? You're one of those supporters who only likes us when we're winning.
No,
well, that's what you said.
I'm not diehard like you. You're Bruce Willis.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm probably like, I don't know, Johnny English. I think probably something like that.
Well, the years say it, but so yeah, let's jump straight into it. We've got first game of the weekend, which is probably the game of the weekend. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Liverpool. This game was meant to be the first game at the new stadium at Tottenham, but planning and they didn't really get it too right with the stadium build. So we're still at Wembley, and we know what happened last season. Tottenham gave us a pasting, and Lovren had a mare last season. So how do you see this one going, Josh?
I think it's going to be high scoring, but do you know what? Whenever I think a game's going to be high scoring, or any of these games that are like built to be these big games, it always ends up just being disappointing. But I just can't see it being a disappointing game. Both teams are just set up to attack. So before I found out the news today that Ali and Lloris are out,
Son might not be available either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he just come back from the International Cup and he played like 8 games in 4 weeks.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think Ali being injured isn't actually that big of a... I think Ali being injured perhaps might play into... that's better for Tottenham.
So do I think so. Especially if Son is available, because I think they'll go with Lucas and Son on the wings.
Yeah, and that's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
So I think it'll be a high-scoring draw or like a 4-3 or something like that. But I think it'll be like 3-3 or something. I think it'll be a high-scoring draw.
It's weird that you say that, because even Lloris was out a couple of seasons ago when we played them at White Hart Lane, and Vaughan was on fire that day. Like, he came out and he shut everything down for Mane, and he was arguably their man of the match. So he's not a bad goalkeeper. He's not as good as Lloris, but he's not a bad goalkeeper. But as you said, the fact that Ali's out means that Christian Eriksen will probably sit a bit deeper, and you'll have Son and Lucas on the wings with Kane obviously through the middle, and that's going to be really difficult afternoon for Trent and Robertson, who we assume will start. High scoring game, I'd agree with that. I mean, Danny Rose is in good form. Whether he will start or not, that would be another problem.
Well, Tottenham's last game they played 3 at the back wing backs, and before that they played 4 at the back.
Yeah.
But last year when they played against us, they played with the 3. So I think they're playing that to get used to that system again, because that's what they did when they beat us 4-1 last year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Danny Rose though. I think he's just a bit of a non-player, to be honest. I don't think he's someone that's going to affect the game, is he?
This is the controversy. I didn't want this on the show.
Danny Rose?
Danny Rose is quality. I personally think, on form, he's top 3 left-back in the Premiership.
Callum?
I'm dead serious.
No way.
100%. Top 3 for me is Robertson, Mendy, and Danny Rose, when they're all fit and on form.
What, so Marcos Alonso is out of this?
I wouldn't have Marcos Alonso over the other 3.
How?
How can
you not have Marcos Alonso?
Because I think Danny Rose defends better, and he won't score as many goals, but he'll affect the game more than Alonso.
No way.
100%. I think Danny Rose is quality. He's one of my favourite left-backs in the Premiership.
But right now...
Did you see him in the England game? It's quality.
Yeah, but what about Shaw? Shaw doesn't feature this.
No, I like Shaw as well, but I think Danny Rose is better than Shaw.
But there's a reason why Ben Davies starts ahead of Danny Rose.
I think that's political though, because Toby wasn't starting ahead of Davis and Sanchez last season. And we know Toby is arguably the best centre back in the Premiership. So I think there's a bit of politics going on at Tottenham, and me personally, I like Rose, and I think it's going to make the game more difficult for us at right back, because Trent's really inexperienced. Well, not really inexperienced. That's really harsh, but he's inexperienced, and let's say you've got Rose and Son playing on the left, Liverpool's right. Salah's not known for tracking back.
Yeah,
that could be major
undoubtedly
problem.
going forward. Yeah, if I was a right back, I'd be more nervous of Danny Rose coming against me than Ben Davies.
Yeah,
I still think I don't know. Eriksen's obviously the one to watch out for though.
yeah,
for
he
Tottenham.
pulls the
He's
strings.
Crazy.
Yeah, was it you who told me the stat the other day? That
Yeah.
Go on, tell the people, Josh. Sanderson stat for you.
No, it's just surprising. There was a stat on Sky Sports, and they were saying that. Well, they were saying, "Oh, James Milner, great player. Obviously, he is a great player. I'm not disrespecting him.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Because he got 80 assists.
It's not James. It's James Milner.
Oh, James Milner,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, but then they were saying that he got 80 assists, blah blah blah. Then they're going through all these running stats, and they're saying this season, James Milner was fourth on this list. Kante was fifth. The person who's run the furthest out in the 4 games that they've played is Christian Eriksen, and I just thought that was crazy for a number 10.
It is, but we also spoke about this. He's not necessarily been playing number 10. He's been playing the number 8 role, so he's going to naturally do more running.
I know, but regardless of a player that is, I don't know, someone that you think is just a creative player, that's kind of the position Ozil plays in for Arsenal.
Yeah, but we all know Ozil's not a workhorse.
I know, but then that's what I mean. It just goes against what you might think of that sort of
player.
player.
Yeah, of course.
Doing.
He's breaking the mold.
It's crazy. You'd think Kante would run more than him.
Yeah, you would. And Kante can run whenever he wants, to be fair. But yeah, I think Chelsea's change in formation has slightly changed that, which we'll discuss later on in the show. But I mean, as we go back to Tottenham Liverpool, I usually give a prediction, and I'll be honest, this is one of the games in the season where I'm most nervous for Liverpool playing. Liverpool playing against Tottenham, Man City, and Man United, because they seem to have a little bit of a hoodoo over us. Those are games that worry me. And I was less worried when I found out their injury news today and the fact that Son might not be starting or playing. I am going to go for a Liverpool win. Simply because I think we're stronger defensively this season than we were last season. We got exposed badly defensively last season. I'm hoping Keita starts in the midfield because I do not want to see Henderson, Milner, and Wijnaldum not as a midfield 3. I don't think it works. There's not enough differences between the 3 of them for them to complement each other. I think they all do very similar things. They do them well, but they're too similar. There's no one in that midfield 3 that I look at and think they're going to create something in this game.
Yeah, but who would you drop?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'd probably drop Milner out of the 3. Yeah, I know. I just think Wijnaldum's got slightly more running power and he'll stay with his man. I remember last season's game when...
Wait. Wijnaldum has more running power than Milner?
Yeah. Not in terms of distance, in terms of that burst, that sprint. There was the game last season really did it for me when I saw Son coming through and he just blitzed past Milner and scored their second goal. And he made Milner look slow. And
no way will Klopp drop him though. He's been our best player this season.
Debatable. I think Mane's been our best. Super Sadio.
Nah, James Milner has been our best player this season.
I've got to give it to Sadio.
Every time we sign a player, even when James Milner was at Man City, when they're buying all these players.
Oh no, he's solid.
His last season at City on the wing, how many he got? What, like 17 assists or something from the wing?
Yeah, he's foundation. He's cement. But
I would not drop James Milner if it was out of those 3. We start the season without Henderson, isn't it?
Yeah, even that. I'd like to see Fabinho come in this game.
But the West Ham game, who started at the base of that 3-man midfield?
It was Wijnaldum who started at the base.
What, Keita and Milner?
Yeah.
I mean, that's our highest scoring game so far this season.
Yeah, but also against arguably the worst team out of the 4 as well.
Yeah, true, actually.
So, guys, I mean, me and Josh have slightly differing opinions on who should start, who should play. Prediction? Can I get a prediction out of you? Go on. Go for it.
4-3 Liverpool.
4-3 Liverpool. Josh is going 4-3 Liverpool. I'm going 3-1 Liverpool. Let us know what you think in the comments below. We look at the next game, which is Man City versus Fulham.
Should we just move on?
I don't see Fulham getting anything out of this game. And Fulham have been playing well this season. They've been a bit unlucky.
Yeah, that Burnley game.
Yeah, they deserved.
But, I don't know, that thunderbolt from what's his name? Seri. That just turned the game.
Yeah, that was a bullet.
Yeah. That was the first game actually I've seen Fulham and I thought, okay, Like,
they will stay up.
oh, absolutely,
They'll definitely stay up.
Absolutely stay
They're
up.
no danger of going down, in my opinion. But Man City at the Etihad, they're in danger of getting turned over in this game.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to say about Man. Every time you see Man City, you just think, who are they playing?
Yeah.
All right, they're getting beat.
Yeah,
who are they
yeah.
playing? They're getting beat.
Maybe the only teams you think twice about are maybe your Liverpool, Tottenham, and Man United. That's it.
Yeah, they're the only teams that you probably think might give them some sort of test. But
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see if Mitrovic will score, though.
I don't see it. Whoever starts in that back line, they'll be strong defensively. Mendy going forward as well on one side,
Yeah, but he
Walker
scored
on the other.
Brighton. He scored 2 against them.
He did, but he wasn't playing against Company or Laporte.
Yeah,
or
then
Stones.
international break, he scored another 2.
Yeah, but it wasn't against Company, Stones or Laporte. Man City is so strong.
I think they'll concede. It's not going to be. I don't think they'll get a clean sheet. I think this will be another really attacking game. Like Fulham, they're not going to like sit back. They're going to attack.
I'm going 3-0 Man City for this. I think it will be a clean sheet.
I'll go City Fulham. I don't know, 4-1 City probably.
4-1. Either way, both got Man City winning. I mean, we would have thought they would have beaten Wolves away as well. So, guys, is there an upset on the cards here? Are we overlooking what Fulham could potentially do in this game? Let us know. Then we have Rafa's men against Arsenal.
Then you get up and salute.
I do. Mr. Benitez. Again, this is quite a weird game for me because Arsenal, as I've said previously, remind me of Liverpool back in the season where we had Suarez and Sturridge up front and Sterling floating in around them. Attacking wise, they've got the personnel to put goals away, but defensively they are shocking sometimes. But again, have Newcastle got what it takes to break them down and score?
Yeah, that is. And the thing I understand what Emery's trying to do, and I think, lots of things have been documented about what Arsenal are trying to do.
Check, basically, we're talking about.
No, it's not even that. It's they're trying to play out from the back, I get it. But what I don't understand in their whole system is they're trying to play out from the back, but they have no centre-back that can actually play.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Why would you...
Or goalkeeper.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at least they have Leno.
But he's not played.
I don't even know much about Leno, to be fair.
He's good. He has got a mistake in him. This is going to sound really harsh, and I'm going to annoy a lot of Arsenal fans saying this, but he's a better version of Loris Karius.
What, are you just saying German, name begins with L?
No. Both blonde. No, not at all. When you watch him, he will make saves that Karius wouldn't have made. He's better with his feet than Karius, but he still does have a mistake in him. But I don't think he has atrocious mistakes in him. So he is an upgrade to Czech. A big enough upgrade to break top 4 or win the title? I personally don't think so, unless he improves loads. Or Arsenal side their defence. I'm going for a draw in this game.
I mean, that is historical, isn't it? You remember when...
yeah, the 4-4. Ooh. Czech theory. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Czech.
I don't... This is actually a really hard one to call, I think. Newcastle are just tight at the back. So... this is actually this is the hardest one to call, actually, I think. I would say it's going to be 1-0 either way.
You think?
1-0 either way, yeah.
I've got it being 2-2. I've got it being 2-2.
I guess Arsenal have been terrible defensively.
Defensively, they've not been strong enough, but I can't see Newcastle keeping them out. Arsenal fans, once again, I know I'm going to get slaughtered by some of you. I always do every week. So let me know what you think. Are you going to win? Are you going to lose? Is Rafa going to pull off another tactical mastermind, or is Emery going to evolve and bring Arsenal into this new wave of form? Let us know in the comments below. Then we've got Chelsea, Cardiff. Is this another given? Cardiff, I think, are going down.
I don't understand what they're attempting to do. What are they trying to do?
They're trying to stay up, but I don't think they're going to succeed.
With what? With who? I don't see any player in that team. I just think...
They've got a chance.
Junior Hoylett's the most experienced player, got relegated with Blackburn.
Yeah, he did, got relegated with Blackburn. Couldn't come back up with Didn't he get relegated with QPR as well?
I was both.
Oh, Junior. He hasn't got a good record. Oh, that's not good. Is he going to make it 3? He might make it 3. Sorry, Junior, mate.
Yeah. No, Cardiff, this is... I don't know. The only game that I watched Chelsea and I thought, oh, they're not as good as perhaps we think, was the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
But Cardiff don't play some sort of football that's going to even threaten them. So this is just going to be, I think it'll just be like 3-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, I think this is an easy victory. As I call them, sorry soldiers. I think they're going to march on. I've got it 3 or 4-0 Chelsea. Whether Giroud or Morata starts or they bring them both on.
Morata has he scored this season yet?
I think he has. He has scored, yeah. He has. I think he scored in the last game.
It'll be interesting to see what he does, though. I think once Hazard is fully up and running, well, he probably already is.
Yeah.
But I think he'll probably try and play him false 10 and then Pedro and Willian either side of him.
Hazard in that number 10 position would be scary.
Yeah.
Because he just gets the ball, he drives. He can create, but I think he's limited in his creation from the left. In the centre, I think he could wreak absolute havoc.
He looks like, is he barefooted completely?
Not completely, but he's good enough to strike with his left foot. Like, you wouldn't look at him and think, his left foot's weak. He's got a strong left foot. It's just his right foot's his main.
You reckon Marcus Alonso is going to score?
I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Why?
I do rate Marcus Alonso. I want to clear this up. I do rate him. He's a great attacking fullback. Defensively, he can be suspect, but...
What, are you basing this because he played at Bolton?
No.
Danny Rose used to play at Leeds.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just, I just think Danny Rose is better. I genuinely do think Danny Rose, when he's playing regularly and on form, he's top 3 in the league.
He's just always doing gymnastics. He gets hit by someone, he just flies in the air and dives down.
He does make a meal out of tackles, but how many players do that now?
But Marcus Alonso is just always in the right place. How can you be a left back and always be in the right place like that?
Yeah, to score goals, but how many times is he the reason why Chelsea concede?
Oh, he's top ranking defender on Fantasy Premier League.
Well, so. That doesn't mean anything, does it? That's going to be, I see that being an easy game for Chelsea. I'm going,
yeah, I agree.
Now make it 5 out of 5. They could potentially finish the weekend top of the league, which is good for Sarri. It's a good start. He's not really been tested apart from, as we said, the Arsenal game, but that's about it. Guys, let us know. The Sarri soldiers march on. The Cardiff pull off probably the upset of the weekend. And then we end with another team who has a 100% record at home. 100% record this season. It's not Mourinho's men. It's Watford. I mean, they did what many didn't think they would do last game, and they beat Tottenham coming from behind as well. And as I said, since me and Troy Deeney met up in Croydon and took that selfie.
Was that Croydon?
That was in Croydon,
Why is he in Croydon?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. But since we met up in Croydon, Troy Deeney's coming to some good form. So, Troy, you're welcome. You're welcome, Troy. Just not when you're playing Liverpool. Yeah, just ease up. But they've been good, Watford.
Yeah, both of those both of those goals in that comeback win, both headers, both set pieces actually. One free kick, one corner.
Which is unlike Tottenham to concede from set pieces.
United, yeah. No, I don't know.
I think United will bounce. They're bouncing back now. I think there's slightly less pressure on them now.
It's too early to say that, though, I think, now. They won their last game.
Which was a tough game. Burnley away is a tough game, and they won it convincingly.
But can you say that anymore? This
season, they haven't been the Burnley they were last season. But they're still tough. They'll still give teams problems.
I don't know. They look like they're missing quite a lot, to be honest, Burnley.
Maybe.
So I kind of think this is going to be a much bigger test.
Oh, yeah. This will be a bigger test. I see United just pulling through, though.
I'm not convinced, to be honest. I think Watford are on form. They're at home. Is Richarlison still got his ban, or is he back for this game now?
Richarlison's at Everton.
Oh, yeah.
Have a word. Do you see this? He's trying to throw me off. He's at Everton. He's still got his ban. But
oh, yeah.
He's on the other team in Merseyside. We don't...
All right.
Watford have been doing better without him, to be fair.
I don't know then. But, I guess it's Holebas as well, another left-back who's probably better than Danny Rose.
No, he's not. Behave. Danny Rose is quality.
Holebas is better than Danny Rose.
He's not better than Danny Rose. I'm not having this, Josh. He's not. No, he's not.
Yeah, I think this will be a tight game. As we know, United defensively have been
shaky, which is
yeah,
not
and
like
they're playing two up top as well. And it's not even just someone that's going to make runs in behind. It's going to be Troy Deeney and Andre Gray just elbowing.
Yeah, it's a lot of bullying.
Yeah.
I'm still going United win. I think they'll break Watford down. Lukaku will do what he does in these sort of games. He'll score against the quote unquote smaller teams. I see them running out 3-1 winners.
3-1.
Yeah, see 3-1.
I think it will be a draw.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it will be a draw. I think obviously United will be pushing and they've won their last game, but I think Watford are on a good run. They're at home. I think it'll be 1-1 probably.
Okay, interesting. And United supporters, Watford supporters, who's winning? You tell me. Let me know in the comments below. But just before we wrap up, just want to ask you, who's winning the league this season?
Manchester City.
I can't disagree.
Obviously, I want to say Liverpool, but I just can't see that. I think it'll be
pass.
Manchester City. Top 4 is probably a more interesting question.
So go on.
Top 4, I think City will win it. Liverpool will come second. I think Chelsea will come third.
Interesting.
And fourth is the tough one.
Who's dropping out? Tottenham or United?
Or you don't even factor Arsenal in.
Well, no, because I mean, if Chelsea are gonna, someone's got to drop out of the last season's top 4.
I think it'll be Mourinho can always ends up doing it. I think it will be United, and then everyone will slate Tottenham for not signing anyone in the summer.
I've got the same top 4 as last season. I don't see Chelsea or Arsenal breaking into that top 4.
What? But Liverpool fourth?
No. I've got same top 4 but different order. I've got City to win it. I've got Liverpool second. I've got Tottenham third and United fourth.
Chelsea don't think will make it?
Nah. They've had a very easy start to the league. On paper anyway. They've done what they've had to do, but they have not really been tested yet. And I think once they start getting tested, I think we'll see cracks appear.
I don't know. I think whenever Pep says
And
that
Europa.
What do you think that will work against them?
Every team who plays in Europa, it works against them. Playing Thursday and Sunday is not easy.
Unless you're Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. But when you're travelling from here to Uzbekistan and back, like, it's not easy. So, again, guys, who's winning the league? I keep on saying it's Man City. I'm hoping it's Liverpool. What do you guys think? Is there going to be a surprise this season? Is Pep Guardiola, all or nothing? Is it going to be all or is it going to be nothing? Let us know in the comments below. And once again, guys, Josh, thanks very much for joining me. Yeah, kept it less controversial than I thought you would. And guys, thanks very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you very much for watching the latest edition of The Sanderson Show.